All right, so one of your second assignments for week one will be to watch this video, which is going to be me just going over the course syllabus. We will go over this syllabus in a little more detail when we have our first Zoom, but I just thought it'd be helpful for you to kind of watch it first, take a look at it, then maybe have some questions for me of things that pop up. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen. You can see this. I'm just going to present it, make it easier for you to see. So this was a similar PowerPoint that I did for first semester. Obviously, this is me, Mr. Elser. So I'm going to go over some of the class details. Just like first semester, beginning of each week, I'm going to upload the activities with instructions. Please pay attention to the instructions. Some of you kind of just got used to just doing your own thing and filling out your log, but there are some required things each week. Some weeks it's just going to be, yes, you do 3 activities, log them in, and get them into me. So most of you're going to be 2 to 3, just depends on AB schedule. Sometimes it's two activities a week, sometimes it's 3, just like in person. But I know I have a few students who are going to watch this who are taking it for full credit. You guys will have to do, if it's a 5-day a week, you have to do 5 activities. If it's a 4-day a week, you have to do 4. So much like Mr. Remert's strength conditioning classes, full credit is everyday PE, along with a few of the assignments that the rest of the classes do as well. As you may or may not know, Power School is our grading program. This is how I'll track your grades. Understand that you need to really pay attention to Power School. I try to keep it updated weekly as much as possible, just so that you know where you were at in this class, and if things are missing, then you can make them up. But like it says there, I will mark things when you turn things in as collected, and then grade them as such. Obviously, on a 1 through 4 scale. If you don't turn something in, be marked as missing, so that'll help you to see what you need to turn in. One thing I did first semester that some of you paid attention to, and I tried to bring your attention to it, and I don't know how else to do it, is that when I put an assignment in Power School and I grade it, there's a place where I can make a comment. So if it's collected and you get 4 out of 4, then there's nothing to worry about. But if you get a score of 2 or 3 or 1 and it says collected, it means that you sent it in, but something was missing. So and I'm always going to put that in the comment box. So what was missing and what do you need to get resubmitted or returned in to get full credit if you're interested in that. So I just want to give you that opportunity to fix anything and get credit for it. So I will talk about that in more details, and hopefully you'll have some questions about that when we have our live Zooms this semester. All right, some other details. Obviously, if there's anything going on at home physically, I know some students got COVID, which I know affects everybody differently, and didn't allow them to participate in my class the way they wanted to. So you just need to communicate with me when something prevents you from being able to do physical activity, just so I understand what it is and what's going on, and then we'll work from there. Just if I don't know, then I'm just going to assume you didn't do the activity. So just like any class, anything you do, just communicate with me what's going on, and I will work with you. Okay. Last semester, we had office hours. I had them posted certain times a day. I was sitting there in Zoom, and I think maybe counting on both hands, that was probably how many students that showed up. So not a lot of people came, and that's fine because maybe you don't need to. So that's instead of me just sitting there waiting for people to come, this semester I want you, if you need to meet with me like this, you need to see me and talk to me. We need to share my screen so I can show you some things to help you understand what's going on in the class. Make an appointment. So I'm going to have a Google form where you can click on it and just answer the questions. It'll come right to me, and I'll be able to set up an appointment. And then once we figure out the details of the day and the time, then we will meet and then figure out what you need help with. Otherwise, email questions, and I will do my best through email to answer your questions and clarify what you don't understand. All right, big piece is attendance this semester. I know this was kind of the policy kind of moved and shifted at the first semester just because, again, we didn't always have the answers for everything. But as this semester ended, this was kind of the policy. So we did not have Zoom for PE first semester. We will have Zoom. Um, Mostly our Zoom sessions will be just to clarify what is required for the week. They won't be, probably will not be the whole half an hour or 45 minutes that is allotted. So you'll see there that Holmes and Pete, Holmes, we're meeting on Monday, and Pete, we're meeting on Mondays as well, just different times. Oop, I need to fix that 10 a.m. And then high school will meet on Tuesdays from 8:46 to 9:16. These are required. So if you do not come to them, you will be marked absent, as it says like right here. The first Monday through Wednesday, the Zoom meetings will be a part of your attendance record. So after we Zoom and I'm done, I will record the Zoom, and then I'm going to check to see who showed up. And obviously, you will be marked absent on those days if you do not attend that Zoom meeting. And then the rest of the week will be pretty much, like it says there, your weekly activity log that's going to be due on Sundays. I'm going to keep them due on Sundays like first semester just to give you the full week. But if on Monday when I go to check to see who submitted their assignments, this will be your tied to your attendance. So I'll go back and I will alter your Friday and Thursday attendance as absent if you did not submit your activity log on Sunday. So just be aware of that. We'll talk more about that in our Zoom, but just understand that there's two things that are being tracked for attendance this semester. One is attending Zoom. So if you can't attend Zoom, make sure that you communicate with me what the reason is and why you can't attend. Otherwise, I'll be marking you absent. And then your main activity for that'll be attendance based will be on our activity logs again that are submitted on Sunday. So just want you to make sure you totally understand that, just so I'm not marking you absent and then you're like, why am I getting marked absent? Because this is what I will follow to extent. All right, then just our standards-based grading, just like first semester, we have strand one, which is knowledge. Everything that's being put into that one is going to be at puzzles, some of the flip grids. Like first week, I'm going to flip grid about you. It's not basically knowledge, but it's basically you turning it in. You're going to get credit for it. I'm going to place it under that one. But flip grids, and then strand 2 and 3 are productivity and responsibility. These two are mainly tied to your activity log. So are you doing the activities that I assign are the ones you're supposed to do, and following through on those things and making sure that you verify them each week. So again, this is just the proficiency scale 1 through 4. It has not changed. And then, as I said before, I will make every effort to keep PowerSchool updated, to keep you informed of where you're at. So make sure you're checking PowerSchool and Schoology. Obviously, early in the semester, PowerSchool won't have as much data, but as we move through the semester, that'll be to see where you are at in the class and what's missing and what you turned in. And so I know a lot of you did a great job of following through with me on that. If something was missing and you thought you turned it in, you just email me, and then I'd just go back and double check. And sometimes it was your mistake and sometimes it was my mistake, but those things happen. So if you don't check on these things, then I probably won't. I mean, I go through and always try to double and triple check grades, but I'm human, going to make mistakes. So it's just your responsibility as well to check to make sure that what you think you're getting is what you should get. So anyway, that is the course syllabus PowerPoint in a nutshell. I am, again, we're going to meet next week, and then if any questions you have about that, we're going to go over it again real quick in a live Zoom, and I'll take questions from people just to make sure that we are starting off on the right foot when it comes to what my expectations are for the class, and just so you understand what you need to do. All right, thank you.